Namaste, Atmiya Yogamitras. Welcome to the Yoga Katha series. Friends, we all have heard of Mahabharata. Possibly we have seen the serial or we have read some book. Archaeological evidences, historians all come to the fact to understand that Mahabharata is not less than 5,000 years old. And we know that the most important aspect of Mahabharata is the Mahabharata war. And during this war, when Arjuna, in the beginning, who was not ready to face the battle, who got depressed, though he was a great, mighty warrior, well prepared, but still, at the time of the war, he was not ready to face the battle. That is when his friend, his cousin, his counselor, Shri Krishna emerges there to do the Bhagavad Gita Upadesha. As Krishna was slowly counseling Arjuna by teaching all these yogic thoughts, slowly Arjuna had a doubt and he asked a pass from Krishna and he said, "Come on, you and me both were cousins. We are almost born at the same time. But here is something that you are talking out of syllabus which I haven't learnt. So where did you learn all this from?" Is when Arjuna asked Krishna. Krishna has to say, "Arjuna, this is not the first time I'm teaching this to someone. In the beginning of creation, I have taught it to Surya, Vivaswan." Arjuna had all his doubt. He said, "Krishna, I know you bluff a lot. You eat the butter or you steal butter, you eat the mud, and then you had been bluffing all this to your mother, Yashoda, since childhood. Here is also another bluff that you are making possibly. How is it possible that you taught it to Surya in the beginning of creation?" Then Krishna has to tell to Arjuna that both of us have been taking many births. You don't remember your birth, but I not only remember my birth, but also your birth and the birth of each and every human being who is in this universe. It is because Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam, he is Yogeshwara. And Krishna had proved Arjuna that he is Bhagavan by giving the Vishwarupa Darshana. And so we understand what Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita, that in the beginning of creation, Krishna taught yoga to Vivaswan, who is Surya Deva. Why to Surya? Because Surya is an eternal cosmic entity. In the beginning of creation, Surya was there. During the time of Rama, Rama was also born in the Surya Kula. And before fighting the war against Ravana, Agastya taught him the Aditya Hridayam, and Rama again invoked these yogic teachings from Surya Narayana. Again, Hanuman had learnt all these wonderful teachings. Ashtasiddhi Navanidhi Ke Dada. Hanuman had learnt all this from Surya being his guru. And we see various Maharishis, it could be Vishwamitra through the Gayatri Mantra, Yagyavalkya Rishi, and everyone have decoded this wonderful cosmic teachings of the Yoga Shastra that Krishna has deposited in the Surya, who is a cosmic eternal entity. And during Krishna's time, again, possibly Krishna downloaded them from Surya and gave it to Arjuna. And even now during our times, Surya is there. And therefore Krishna in the beginning of Srishti itself have taught this yogic wisdom to Surya. And Surya in the beginning taught this to Manu. And Manu to Ikshvaku. And through this the parampara of the Raja Yogis. Yoga had been to the Raja Rishis. Yoga had been passed on from time immemorial, generation to generation. And eventually this got lost. And therefore Krishna during the Dwapara Yuga, during his avatara, that Yogeshwara Sriman Narayana, who had been always resting in the Yoga Nidra and doing the sustenance of the creation, had descended down, had come back as Krishna to reinforce, to give this Gita, to give this yogic knowledge in the form of Bhagavad Gita through Arjuna. And Arjuna being a nimitta that we all have got it. So look at the wonderful way that Krishna in the beginning of creation gave it to Surya, and Surya to the first ever human being was Manu. And let's see how Manu and Shatarupa got emerged from Brahma in the series to follow. Please stay with me in connection to learning all this Yoga Katha series. Hari Om Tat Sat.